to Tech Tips for Teachers. I'm Jen Creasy. Today, we're going to learn how you can make your life as a teacher easier by using a Google add-on called Flubaroo to quickly and easily grade multiple choice assignments created in Google Forms. We discussed how to create multiple choice assessments using Google Forms in our last episode. If you missed it, no worries. Simply click the link below to watch it now. At the end of this short video, you will know how to install the Flubaroo add-on and then use it to grade multiple choice assessments, provide important feedback to students, email students their grades on the assignment, and troubleshoot common problems. So, let's go ahead and get started. Here's the short multiple choice Google Form assessment that we created together in our last episode. If we click on View Responses from the top toolbar, a new window opens with all of the responses that our students submitted. As you remember, we took the quiz before the students in order to create an answer key, which we see here on the top line of our spreadsheet. Below this entry, you can see answers for 6 students that have also now taken the assessment. Let's go ahead and install the Flubaroo add-on now. Click on Add-ons from the top toolbar, and then from the drop-down menu, click on Get Add-ons. In the dialog box that opens, type Flubaroo into the search box at the top right. Our search should bring up only the Flubaroo add-on. Click on the blue button that reads Free to install the add-on onto your spreadsheet. You will need to do this step each time you want to use Flubaroo to help you grade a spreadsheet. After Flubaroo installs, it will automatically open a dialog box asking your permission to access information from your Google account. Click Accept. If Flubaroo installed properly, you should now see the word Flubaroo appear in the drop-down menu under Add-ons. Okay, now we're ready to grade the assignment. To grade the assignment, click on Add-ons from the top toolbar, then Flubaroo, and then Grade Assignment from the drop-down menu. A dialog box will open that asks you to provide a grading option for each question. For questions that identify your students, such as first name, last name, and email address, we'll choose Identify Student from the drop-down menu. For the other questions, we'll choose a point value. We're going to make each of our questions worth 1 point. Now we'll click Continue. The next dialog box asks us to choose a submission from our spreadsheet that should be used as the answer key. You should choose your submission, which should be at the top of the list, and then click Continue. Flubaroo should begin grading the assignment. A dialog box will appear that indicates that the grading is complete. Click on View Grades to see your students' scores. Scores are automatically populated into a new page of your spreadsheet. You can easily click back and forth between the original responses and the grades by clicking on the tabs at the bottom left of the page. Let's now add some feedback for students before we email them their grades. To provide student feedback, click on Add-ons from the top toolbar and then choose Flubaroo and Edit Student Feedback. This opens up a new column into which you can type feedback for each student. So let's enter some quick feedback. You may want to congratulate those students that have mastered the material. And you may want to encourage students that haven't done so to come see you for help. Now, we are ready to email students their grades. To email grades, click on Add-ons from the top toolbar and then Flubaroo and Email Grades. A dialog box will pop up that asks you to indicate which field contains the student email addresses. We'll choose the field that's labeled What is your email address? Then we can choose whether to include a list of questions and scores or the answer key. We'll include both by checking the boxes. Lastly, you can enter a message to include in the email to students. We'll add a quick one letting students know when these grades will be entered into their class average. Then we'll click Continue. Flubaroo begins mailing the grades. When the grades are mailed, a dialog box will open telling you how many successful emails were sent. This is helpful because sometimes a student will not enter an email address correctly. If you click OK and look at the emailed grades column, you'll see which student did not have their score emailed successfully. Lastly, let's look at a few scenarios that you might need to troubleshoot. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to catch the next episode where we'll be discussing how to use Google Forms and Flubaroo in even more powerful ways, like having mixed question type assessments and how Flubaroo can grade those too. Stay tuned!